Hello everyone, this is Mohammed Darwish and we get back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about stack. Uh, as you saw, sorry, in the previous video, uh, I'm learning about data structure. So in the previous video, I made an implementation or simple implementation for the linked list. That one, I made it as a simple, like it's not a generics, just an integer data type. Well, while in this video, we're gonna talk about the implementation I made for stack, but I made it as a generic. I hope I'm saying the word correctly. Anyway, so I made it generic and dynamic. So I used an array list, as you see here, instead of a normal list. So it will be extend and uh, as as the user need for his stack. Anyway, let's get started. So at the beginning, I made the type T. So the user will or the programmer, let's say, when he will made an object of stack, he should specify the type. Okay, and that type will be the same in the array list. Okay, I made it private, so no one need to get access to it. This will access by the methods. Yeah. And I made a private int. I call it top, so it will be the uh, last. Uh, it will be the index of last, or sorry, the length of the last element we add. So if we have two elements, the top will be two. Uh, three, sorry. No, actually, it will be two, right? Length. So anyway, we are gonna use top to add pop and peak and get size and that kind of stuff for this stack. Okay, let's start with push. Normally, we'll say stack.add. Of course, we get data which with type T, which will be in the same as in the making object of that stack class, and we'll add it with index top. So we always at the end. Okay, or at the top, and the data here, and of course we'll say top plus plus. So we get to know that we add a new element. Okay. So we use a symbol for each loop to print the stuff in stack. Pub, first of all, we made top plus minus minus. So now it will point to the index of the last element, which will say get. We'll get it to the data type, to the data of the T data type. So we can return it. Then we'll remove it by using tab, of course, because we say minus minus. So now it's if we have three elements, it was three, now it's two. So in the index, two is the third is point to the third element in the array. Okay, or list. Same about peak, but just will return stack dot get top minus one. Okay, so we'll return the last element. Okay, but the top is the length, so we'll say minus one. So we'll get the last index. Okay, the size will return the top as it is, and is input you will return top equal zero. So if top equal to equal zero, we'll return true. If not, we'll return false. So I see that simple. I don't know about you. Okay, let's try now to make some stuff. So I already made an object of stack class. Okay, and I made with integer data type. Okay, so let's start s dot, let's say push. Okay, Let's push and 0. I will say 1. Okay. S dot push 2. S dot push 3. Okay, now let's made S dot show. Let me see if show has a new line. No. Okay, so I'm gonna make here a new line because show is printing in the same line. Okay, not in the new line. Maybe I will make this in the implementation. Here I'll say just out. So it make after finishing we'll make a new line. So I don't need this one anymore. Okay. Let's run the code. After a few minutes of waiting. Okay. We have one, two, three. Okay, that's good. That's cool. Okay, let's see. Let's use peak. It's our dot peak, and then let's add a new item, which will be four. Let's run. Okay. So one, two, three, and then we'll print the peak. Okay, let's use another one show. Let's say here peak space plus. Okay. So now let's rerun the code or rebuild and then run. Um, Come on, man. Okay, now so one, two, three, and the peak is three, and then fourth. Okay, let's now pop. Let's out. Let's say pop plus s dot pop, which should be return four. Okay, then let's make show. Okay. Also, let's make sorry, it's out size plus s dot size. Okay, and let's make the same one before popping, which is here. Okay, and what else we have is empty. Okay, let's make this one here is out is empty. S dot is empty, and let's make this one at the end. So let's see if it's empty or not. Okay, let's rebuild the code. Okay. Okay, so now first is it empty? Yes, because we didn't push any stuff to the stack. Okay, then we have three because of the show here. Then we have peak three, which is the last element. Then four. Then we have okay because show. Then we have the size. Then we have the pop. Then we have show, which take off the four. Then we have the size again, which become three after we popping the four. And then is it empty? False because we it has some elements inside, which is one, two, three. Okay, let's try for example with the string. Say string. Okay, so now there is a problem here because we are not using string. Let's say Ahmed, and then oh, Muhammad. Okay, Mahmoud. I'm not sure how it work. Okay, أو road, sorry. Okay, let's say Muhammad. Let's say after that. Okay, I think that's okay. Let's rerun the code. So I changed the data type to string instead of integer. Now waiting. Okay, so at first is input yes, then you have Ahmad, Muhammad, Mahmoud, then we pick Mahmoud to see it. Then we have Ahmad, Muhammad, Mahmoud, Muhannad, which is me. Okay, then we have size 4. Then we pop me. I'm so sad. Okay. Then we have Ahmad, Muhammad, Mahmoud, because we made sure after popping. Then we have the size 3. Then is it empty? No, it's false. It's not empty. So yes. That's it. Uh, of course, I will let the code. I'll upload the code in the to the GitHub. Sorry, and the repository link will be in the description box. And that's it for today or for this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.